Absolutely. Let's begin your exciting journey into the theories of entrepreneurship with clear, simple explanations and lots of emojis to make it fun and memorable. 1.3 Three Schools of Thought Theories of Entrepreneurship. 1.3.1 Introduction. What does this mean? Meaning of the heading. Schools of thought means different viewpoints or ways of thinking by experts. Here, it refers to different theories or ideas developed by scholars to explain what entrepreneurship is, how it works, and why it matters. So this topic is about the origin, development, and understanding of entrepreneurship through various theories. Simple explanation of the text. 1. Entrepreneurship is not new. It evolved over time. Earlier, people didn't fully understand entrepreneurship, but now, due to science and technology and global progress, it has become a powerful tool for social and economic development. Example: in the past, people were happy doing farming or jobs. But now, thanks to technology like the internet and mobile apps, many are starting businesses from home. 2. It has become popular because of many theories developed. Different experts have studied entrepreneurship and created theories to understand how entrepreneurs think, work, and succeed. Example: some theories focus on personality traits, like risk-taking. Others focus on economic factors, like profits and demand. 3. Entrepreneurs take risks and work in uncertainty. Entrepreneurship is not always clear and safe. An entrepreneur must take bold steps without knowing the result. Example: a person starting a new cafe doesn't know whether people will come or not. That's risk and uncertainty. 4. Still, no single economist has created a complete theory. Even though many theories exist, no one has developed a complete and final theory to fully explain entrepreneurship. 5. Earlier, people thought entrepreneurship and management are the same. Traditional models said that entrepreneurs are just like managers, but that's not fully true. Entrepreneurs create and take risks, while managers usually handle and maintain systems. 6. Modern economic theories also ignored entrepreneurs' value. Sadly, many modern growth models focused more on money, labor, and machines, but didn't give importance to the role of entrepreneurs. 7. That's why different schools of thought created various theories. To fill this gap, many thinkers and economists tried to explain entrepreneurship in their own way. You will learn those theories in the next sections. Key points to remember: entrepreneurship has evolved over time with science and tech. It is now crucial for economic and social growth. Many theories were created to understand entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs take risks and work under uncertainty. No one single theory fully explains entrepreneurship. Traditional views wrongly saw entrepreneurs as managers. New theories came from different schools of thought. Summary: entrepreneurship has grown from a basic concept to a major part of the economy. Different thinkers have created many theories to explain what entrepreneurs do and why they matter. However, no complete theory has yet been created. Entrepreneurs are not just managers. They are risk takers, innovators, and change makers. Real-life interview use. In interviews or group discussions, you can say, entrepreneurship today is shaped by several schools of thought: economic, psychological, and sociological. Understanding these helps us learn how businesses grow, how startups succeed, and how we can apply those strategies in our careers or ventures. This knowledge shows that you think deeply and have a 360 view of entrepreneurship, very useful for MBA, internships, or bank PO interviews. 1.3.2 Entrepreneurship as Economic Function, Economic Theories. Meaning of the heading first. What is entrepreneurship as economic function? Entrepreneurship as an economic function means seeing entrepreneurs as key players in growing the economy. They do this by bringing new ideas, products, and markets that improve people's lives and boost the nation's income, like GDP, per capita income, etc. Schumpeter's theory of innovation. Super important theory. Joseph Schumpeter, a famous economist, said, Entrepreneurs bring change in the economy by being innovative and doing things differently. Main idea of Schumpeter's theory. An entrepreneur is someone who brings new ideas, takes bold steps, and breaks routine to solve problems in a creative way. 5 types of innovations, according to Schumpeter. New goods and services. Bringing totally new products or services that people have never seen before. Example, when Apple launched the first iPhone, it was something people had never used before. Touchscreen plus apps plus internet in one device. That's innovation. New methods of production. Using new ways or technologies to make things, even if not scientifically proven yet. Example, a bakery using robots to bake cakes faster, even if it's not common yet. New market. Selling a product in a new place or group of people who never used it before. Example, selling Indian street food like pani puri in the USA for the first time. New source of raw material. Finding new sources for the materials needed to make a product. Example, using banana leaves instead of plastic for packaging, new and eco-friendly. 5, new organization structure. Creating a new type of company or breaking big ones into small, innovative ones. Example, earlier only big brands sold soaps. Now, homemade soap brands on Instagram have become popular. Schumpeter's theory key characteristics. I. Invention versus innovation. Invention, creating something totally new, idea stage. Innovation equals using that invention in real life. Example, making a new water filter, then selling it in the market, innovation. I. Focus on entrepreneurial functions. Entrepreneurs are heroes who identify opportunities, use resources wisely, man, machine, material, bring economic growth. Disequilibrium, breaking the routine. Entrepreneurs love change. They don't follow the crowd. They try new things, challenge old ideas, accept uncertainty bravely. Example, during lockdown, people started home businesses online, pure entrepreneurial mindset. Ivy, opposites in entrepreneurship. Schumpeter says entrepreneurs bring stability but also cause change, are both dynamic and statistical, have different behavior than regular managers. Entrepreneurial motivation. Why they do it? Entrepreneurs are not just about money. They dream to create something new, be independent, make an impact on society. Dream of private kingdom. They want their own business world where they can be their own boss and create value. Example, like a YouTuber starting a channel. They own their kingdom and express their creativity. Critical evaluation. What are the problems in Schumpeter's theory? 1. Includes managers as entrepreneurs. Not all managers are innovative. Some just follow orders. 2. Assumes everyone is creative. In developing countries, people may not have skills or support to innovate. 3. Ignores risk management and organizing skills. Only focuses on innovation but forgets how important planning and risk handling is. 4. Talks only about big businesses. In small or poor countries, people don't have big capital or tech. Small innovations matter more here. And 5 doesn't explain why some countries have more entrepreneurs. Why India has fewer entrepreneurs than USA. This question is not answered. Still, Schumpeter's theory is a powerful concept for understanding innovation in business. Summary. Key point. What it means. Entrepreneur, a person who brings innovation to create value. Innovation, doing things in new and better ways. 5 types of innovation. New product, method, market, supply, organization, important role. Entrepreneurs are game changers for the economy. Weakness. Theory ignores risk, capital problems, and overfocuses on innovation. How this helps you in interviews, GDs, and real life. In interviews, you can confidently explain, I understand entrepreneurship as not just business, but innovation. Like Schumpeter says, it's about doing new things and solving problems smartly. In group discussions, this theory shows your depth in economic and business thinking. For Bank Po or MBA jobs, this mindset helps you understand how small, innovative changes can solve big finance business problems. Heading meaning first. Liebenstein's theory, X-efficiency gap-filling theory. What is X-efficiency? X-efficiency means how well an organization is using its available resources. If there is a gap or inefficiency, wastage, or underuse of resources, that's called X-inefficiency. Liebenstein says an entrepreneur is someone who steps in to fix this gap and makes the system more efficient. Features of Liebenstein's X-efficiency theory. Let's look at the key points with emojis and simple examples. 1. Routine entrepreneurship. These are daily, regular business tasks that happen in a company. Everything is pre-planned and structured. Example, a bakery that already knows how many cakes to bake daily and how to sell them. Everything is smooth and on schedule. Tadger. 2. New entrepreneurship. These are the actions needed to start something new where nothing is clearly defined. The market is unclear, and the production is not fully developed. Example, a startup trying to launch a new app for farmers where no existing app exists yet. 3. Twin roles of an entrepreneur. According to Liebenstein, an entrepreneur performs 2 big functions. Gap filling. Entrepreneurs fix missing links or inefficiencies in the process. When things are not working properly due to market issues, entrepreneurs step in to solve them. Example, if farmers don't have access to good seeds, an entrepreneur sees this gap and starts a seed supply business. B. Input completing. Sometimes businesses don't have all the inputs they need, like money, raw materials, skilled people. Entrepreneurs bring all the missing pieces together so the system can run. Example, starting a skill training center for women to help them get jobs in textile companies. You're completing the input, skills the textile industry needs. #4, efficiency factor equals X efficiency. This means how much a company is not using its resources properly. Example, a cloth factory has 10 machines, but only 6 are being used. That's X inefficiency. An entrepreneur finds a way to use all 10 machines, increasing productivity. X efficiency theory versus neoclassical theory. Let's compare them simply. Employment contracts are incomplete. In real life, job roles aren't 100% clear. Employees decide how much effort they will give. Neoclassical theory assumes people are rational and follow rules completely. X-efficiency theory says real people act differently and don't always follow plans. People resist change. Rules from the past are hard to change. People don't like to change their working styles. This is called inertia. Example, an old worker still uses manual ledgers instead of Excel sheets. This slows things down. PADI. Different people, different goals. A business has owners plus employees, but their goals may be different. Example, the owner wants more profit, but the staff wants job security and less stress. The entrepreneur needs to align everyone's goals with the business objective through leadership and motivation. Key thought. Liebenstein says entrepreneurs exist to fix these inefficiencies. Whenever people underperform, entrepreneurs rise and challenge the lazy system. They say, I can do better, and create pressure on the system to improve. Point, meaning, X-efficiency, measures underuse of resources. Entrepreneur, fills gaps and completes missing inputs. Routine versus new. Routine equals regular work. New equals unclear marker. Gappreneur, gap fillers, input completer. Efficiency, better use of resources equals more success. V is neoclassical. X-efficiency is real world, not just theory. How this helps you in MBA, interviews, and bank interview use. You can say, according to Liebenstein, entrepreneurs are problem solvers who step in when systems are inefficient. In group discussions, use this theory to say how startups grow by fixing gaps in society or business. In bank PO exams, understanding this helps in economy-related questions or when you discuss development and innovation. In internships or work, you'll learn how to spot inefficiencies and solve them. That's what good managers and leaders do. You're doing great. Let me know when you're ready for Mark Cassin's theory, and I'll break it down the same way. Keep going. Success is close. Entrepreneurship simplified with full explanation. Concept. 3. Mark Cassin's theory. 4. Papanek and Harris's theory. 5. Harvard School theory. 6. M. Kerzner's theory. Before we start, what are these theories of entrepreneurship? Meaning, these are different ideas or thoughts called schools of thought by economists and researchers about what makes someone an entrepreneur and how entrepreneurship happens in society. Now let's break each theory into simple, easy-to-remember chunks with cool examples and emojis. Let's go. 3. Mark Cassin's theory. Meaning, Mark Cassin tried to explain what entrepreneurs actually do and what traits make them special. His theory was about how entrepreneurs make decisions based on information and how that affects demand and supply. Key points. Task 1. Focus on demand and supply. Entrepreneurs observe what people need, demand, and what is available supply in the market. When there's a mismatch, they act. Example, people want eco-friendly bags, but no one is selling them. An entrepreneur sees this gap and starts making eco bags. 2. Special traits of entrepreneurs. Cassin said entrepreneurs have unique decision-making abilities. They are good at making judgments in uncertain situations. Example, where others see confusion or risk, an entrepreneur sees an opportunity. Remember this, entrepreneurs equals smart decision-makers, market observers. 4. Papanek and Harris theory. Meaning, this theory says entrepreneurship happens when the right economic incentives, like profits, subsidies, tax benefits, are given to entrepreneurs. Key points. Hash 1. Economic incentives. Entrepreneurs take action when they see profit or reward. Without incentives, no motivation. Example, Govt offers loan without interest for small businesses. People start more ventures. 2. Link between money and urge. People have an inner urge to do something, but they also need financial motivation. When both match, entrepreneurship happens. Hash 3. Economic gain is enough condition. If you give enough profit opportunity, people will become entrepreneurs. Remember this, right profit, right motivation equals entrepreneurship. 5. Harvard School theory. Meaning, Harvard theory says entrepreneurship is about managing a business that grows and survives despite challenges inside and outside the company. Key points. Task 1. Internal forces. Traits like skills, experience, confidence of the entrepreneur affect how they work. Example, a confident MBA student with good finance skills may easily start a finance consultancy. 2. External forces. Things like politics, culture, law, economy also impact entrepreneurship. Example, if taxes are high or laws are strict, people may fear starting businesses. Task 3. 2 key activities of entrepreneur. A. Organizing resources, money, people, tools. B. Responding to environment, changing customer needs, laws, economy. Remember this, success equals inner strength plus outer adaptability. 6. M. Kerzner's theory. Meaning, Israel Kerzner said that alertness is the biggest quality of entrepreneurs. They watch the market constantly and take advantage of price gaps. Key points. 1. Price adjustment role. Entrepreneurs spot price mismatches in the market and earn profits from it. Example, buys t-shirts at 100, sees market demand is 200, sells for 180, Google's profit. 2. Alertness to market gaps. Entrepreneurs always stay alert to opportunities or mistakes others miss. That's how they stay ahead. Remember this. Entrepreneurship equals eyes open wide equals opportunity catchers. Cash quick summary for easy revision. Theory, core idea, main traits. Cassin's smart judgment plus decision making, info's risk handling. Papanek and Harris, right incentives, entrepreneurs rise, profit motivation. Harvard, Internal plus external factors affect entrepreneurship. Resource MGMT, adaptability. Kerzner's, being alert to market opportunities. Price gaps plus profit maker. How these help you in interviews, group discussions, and real life. Interview. You can say, I believe entrepreneurship is not just about ideas, but about spotting gaps in the market like Kerzner suggested. Group discussion. Use Harvard theory to say, entrepreneurship success depends on both internal skills and external factors. Internships work. Use Cason's theory to understand market needs versus availability. Critical in product management or marketing. Bank PO exam. These concepts sharpen your economic understanding and help you connect theory to real-world business cases. Next theory. David McClelland's theory of achievement. Ready when you are. Let's keep learning and cracking each topic. First, what are we learning today? We are learning two powerful economic theories of entrepreneurship. 1. David McClelland's theory of achievement. 2. Knight's theory of profit. These explain why people become entrepreneurs and what drives them to take risks, lead businesses, and grow economically. Number 1, David McClelland's theory of achievement. What does achievement mean here? Achievement means the strong desire to do something better, solve problems, reach goals, and stand out from others by personal excellence. McClelland believed that certain needs or desires, which are developed from our life experiences, influence how people behave at work or in life. These are called motivational needs, and they shape a person's mindset as an entrepreneur. There are 3 main needs, according to McClelland. I, need for achievement, defined as behavior toward competition with a standard of excellence. People who have high nosh are always striving to do better than others and achieve success. Features of high NOC people. Want personal responsibility. They like doing tasks themselves. Set moderate, realistic, but challenging goals. Want feedback. They love to know how they did. Focused only on completing the task excellently. Example, Ravi opens a small bakery. Instead of copying others, he tries to create new recipes, takes customer reviews seriously, and keeps improving quality. Need for power, NPOW. This is the desire to influence others, control situations, and be in authority. Traits of high NPOW people. Want to influence or lead others. Aim for positions of power and control. Can handle conflicts if needed. Build strong leader-follower relationships. Example, Anita starts a startup and loves being the CEO, makes all key decisions, and motivates her team like a true leader. Need for affiliation, NF. This is the need to form relationships and be liked and accepted by others. Traits of high NF people. Seek close relationships with others. Enjoy social activities and like belonging to groups. Obey group norms if the group is important to them. Genuinely care about others' feelings. Example, Kieran becomes an HR entrepreneur and focuses on team bonding, employee care, and maintaining a friendly workplace. Key point, entrepreneurs with high notch are more likely to succeed because they are goal-focused, motivated, and driven by personal success. How to develop achievement motivation. To grow a high achievement mindset, the following methods are used. 1. Clarify the target. Clear goals help focus. Without clarity, work feels confusing. 2. Define responsibility clearly. People perform better when they know exactly what they are responsible for. 3. Moderate risk goals. Goals should be neither too easy nor too hard. 4. Evaluate managers smartly. Set fair criteria for judging performance, not just on results, but also on effort. 5. Keep goals flexible. If environment changes, goals should also be adjusted. 6. Reward or punish accordingly. Good performance equals reward. Poor performance equals correction or penalty. 7. Provide feedback. Regular feedback keeps motivation high and helps improve. 8. Encourage team cooperation. Friendly work atmosphere increases motivation and reduces conflict. Number 2, Knight's theory of profit. What does this mean? Frank Knight believed entrepreneurs are special people who are brave enough to take risks in uncertain situations. They make decisions even when the future is unclear. Knight believes entrepreneurs earn profit because they take uncertain decisions. Uncertainty is a big part of business. We can't always predict the future. Entrepreneurs who can handle this uncertainty become successful. Key points in Knight's theory. 1. Profit equals reward for risk-taking. You make money if you dare to take uncertain decisions. 2. Uncertainty is everywhere, like market changes, customer demand, political factors. 3. Decision-making is key. Even if there is no guarantee of success, the entrepreneur must act. 4. Socialist system lacks risk-takers. Knight believed socialist systems with group decisions fail to encourage individual risk-taking. In business, one leader's decision is more important than group thinking. 5. Laissez-faire market works better. Free markets encourage individual risk-takers because they can keep the profits they earn. Example, Ramesh, an investor, decides to start an eco-friendly water bottle company. He doesn't know how the market will react, but he takes the risk. And if successful, he earns big profit for taking that risk. Summary. Summary chart for quick revision. Theory, key focus, key driver. Best for entrepreneurs. Who? McClelland's theory. Motivation and achievement. Inner desires, NOC, NPOW, NAF, are goal-driven and self-motivated. Knight's theory of profit, risk-taking, and uncertainty. Profit as a reward can handle uncertainty confidently. Summary time. McClelland's theory focuses on inner psychological needs that push people to become entrepreneurs. Knight's theory focuses on the economic role of risk-taking and uncertainty management. Both theories are important for interview questions, internship discussions, and even in business case studies. Application in real life and interviews. In interviews, say, I believe in taking calculated risks like Knight's theory explains, and I stay motivated like McClelland's achievers. In group discussions, explain how motivation and risk handling shape a successful entrepreneur. In real work, these theories help you become a confident manager or even an entrepreneur by improving your mindset. Ready for the next topic, trait-based theory? Just send it and we'll keep going like this. Clear? Let's master it together. First, what does trait-based theory mean? What is trait? A trait means a special quality or personality characteristic a person has, like being confident, creative, or hardworking. Topic name: 1.3.3 Trait-Based Theory of Entrepreneurship. Simple meaning. This theory says some people are born with special traits or qualities that make them naturally good at becoming entrepreneurs. Like the saying, leaders are born, not made. This theory believes entrepreneurs are also born with the right traits. Definition by F.A. Walker. An entrepreneur is one who is endowed with more than average capacities in the task of organizing and coordinating the factors of production: land, labor, capital, and enterprise. Simple meaning, entrepreneurs have more talent than the average person when it comes to handling resources: land, money, people, business. Chat key traits, qualities in successful entrepreneurs. Let's look at the top traits that trait theory talks about, with emojis and real-world style. Examples. 1. Creativity and innovation. They can think of new ideas and find smart solutions. Example. Priya, an MBA student, designs a new app to help students schedule their studies better. And 2. Risk-taking ability. They are not afraid to take big steps, even if there's a chance of failure. Example. Amit quits his job and starts a solar panel business in his town. Bold move. 3. Self-confidence. They believe in themselves and their decisions. Example. Even after failing twice, Neha launches her third startup. She trusts her vision. 4. Imagination. They can visualize future opportunities before others see them. Example. Vikram imagines a delivery drone service for villages before it becomes mainstream. 5. Perseverance. They don't give up easily. They keep going even in tough times. Example, Ramesh didn't sell a single unit in the first month, but he kept improving and now exports globally. 6. Foresight, predicting future. They can see upcoming trends, plan ahead, and prepare in advance. Example, Anjali invests early in organic farming after noticing the growing health awareness trend. Summary of what trait theory says. Entrepreneurs are born with natural talents. These traits help them start and grow businesses. Not everyone has these traits. That's why not all become entrepreneurs. It is similar to leadership theory. Leaders are born, not made. Critics of trait theory say, is it fair to say only people with these traits become entrepreneurs? What about those who learn and develop skills over time? What about those who become successful without showing all these traits? So, some experts say entrepreneurs are not just born, they can be made too, with learning, experience, and support. Quick revision table. Trait quality, meaning in simple words. Emoji. Short example. Krith quit job to start business. Creativity. New ideas, problem solving. Priya made a student app. Risk-taking, brave decisions. Amit quit job to start business, self-confidence, belief in self. Neha tried again after failures. Imagination, vision for future. Vikram's drone delivery idea. Perseverance, not giving up. Ramesh didn't stop after slow start. Seeing trends early, Anjali's investment in organic farming. Summary in 1 minute. Trait-based theory says entrepreneurs have natural-born qualities like creativity, courage, and confidence. These qualities help them organize, lead, and innovate in business. It's like saying entrepreneurs are born, not made. However, not everyone agrees, because many people learn and grow into successful entrepreneurs. How this helps in real life, interviews, group discussions. In interviews, you can say, I believe successful entrepreneurs show traits like perseverance and foresight, as described in the trait theory. I am also developing these qualities during my MBA. In group discussions, use examples like Elon Musk, imagination, Ratan Tata, risk-taker, or Kiran Mazumdar-Shah, perseverance. In internships jobs, you'll understand your own traits better and work on developing entrepreneurial thinking, even in banking or finance jobs. Chapters 3, 3 Schools of Thought, Theories of Entrepreneurship. Topic, 1.3.4 Entrepreneurship as a Behavioral Phenomenon. Let's make this super simple with emojis, examples, and clear explanations. First, what does behavioral phenomenon mean? Behavioral equals related to a person's actions and reactions. Phenomenon equals something that can be observed or noticed. So, entrepreneurship as a behavioral phenomenon means we are not focusing on personality, like traits, or economics, like profits. Instead, we are focusing on how entrepreneurs act, how they behave in real situations and make decisions. Howard Stevenson's idea, Harvard Business School. In 1983, Howard Stevenson gave a new idea of entrepreneurship, not about personality or money, but about strategy and behavior. According to him, entrepreneurship equals identifying and chasing opportunities, even if the business doesn't have all the resources right now. He compared 2 types of business people: promoter, bold, risk-taker, opportunity chaser; trustee, careful, resource controller, risk avoider. Promoter versus trustee, a quick comparison, ask promoter, trustee. Focus. Current resources: style, bold, visionary; cautious, efficient; speed, acts quickly; takes time to plan; risk, takes risks; avoids unnecessary risks. Characteristics of entrepreneurial behavior, as per Stevenson. Let's break down the 6 key characteristics using simple points emojis. Example: 1. Strategy is opportunity-based. Meaning, entrepreneurs take action based on opportunities they see in the market, not on how much money, resources they currently have. Example: a student with no office starts a YouTube channel to teach finance instead of waiting to rent a building. And 2. Quick decision-making. Meaning, once a good opportunity is found, Entrepreneurs act fast and consult only important people. Not too many delays. Example: when Zomato saw food delivery booming during COVID, they quickly partnered with grocery stores. Fast action! 3. Resource commitment in stages. Meaning, don't invest everything at once, step-by-step investing based on performance and needs. Example: a person starting a cafe first sells coffee at home, then opens a small outlet, invests slowly as business grows. 4. Use what you don't own, leasing borrowing. Meaning, entrepreneurs are smart. They borrow, lease, or partner to use others' resources. Example: a startup rents laptops and co-working space instead of buying everything, saves money, gains speed. Hashtag 5. Flat organization structure. Meaning, not too many levels of bosses, free communication, quick updates, and team involvement. Example: startups like Paytm and Swiggy have direct communication systems, not long approval chains. 6. Performance-based rewards. Meaning, employees are rewarded based on performance, teamwork, and value created. Example: a new startup offers bonus shares to employees who hit sales targets, motivates the team. Does every entrepreneur follow these rules? Not really. Entrepreneurs are creative and unpredictable. They don't always follow the same process, but Stevenson's idea gives us a framework to understand the mindset and behaviors of successful entrepreneurs. Summary: easy revision notes. Entrepreneurship as behavior equals how entrepreneurs act, not who they are. Stevenson's idea: entrepreneurs chase opportunities even if they lack resources. 2 types of managers: promoter, risk taker, versus trustee, resource controller. 6 traits of entrepreneurial behavior. 1. Opportunity-driven. 2. Quick decision-making. 3. Stepwise resource use. 4. Borrow, lease instead of owning. 5. Flat organization. 6. Team-based performance rewards. How will this help you in real life? In interviews, you can explain this theory as your favorite model. I like Stevenson's model because it focuses on action and strategy, not just personality. In group discussions, compare promoter versus trustee, real-life companies like Tesla versus traditional banks, trustee. In internships or startups, you'll understand how to act fast, think lean, and focus on opportunities, not just resources. For BankPo, you'll understand how to analyze behavior, judge risk-taking, and make strategic decisions, key skills for bank managers. Let's keep going. Send me the next concept when you're ready. You're learning like a pro. Keep the fire alive.